just about seeing places with the most likes or getting iconic photos.
Amazing.
It's about finding a city's DNA, meeting people who share its secrets. It's about making discoveries that wow you and make you feel like a child again.
I'm dying to do this.
It's a world of wonder. Now go and see it on CNN.
As Tesla braces for a run-in with Washington, CEO Elon Musk is turning his attention skyward. One of his other companies, SpaceX, has just named the first ever lunar tourist. Japanese billionaire Yusaku Maezawa is going where no holidaymaker has gone before, around the moon. Musk's space tourists won't be going alone in the skies for long. Blue Origin and Virgin Galactic are also planning commercial passenger flights. With a world of options and no connecting flights or airline alliances to worry about, who would you choose? Go to CNN.com/join to cast your vote. Will you fly with Elon Musk and SpaceX, Richard Branson and Virgin Galactic, or Jeff Bezos and Blue Origin? Or are you sticking with the government-run carrier, NASA? It's your choice at CNN.com/join. Get voting, and we'll discuss the results in a few minutes. Christian Davenport is the author of The Space Barons, and he joins me live from Washington. So, Christian, we finally have our first passenger, a billionaire from Japan. Only 24 other people have done what he is setting out to do now. What do you make of this?
Well, it's interesting, and what he has set out to do, along with Elon Musk, is to do it not just alone, but to bring 6 to 8 artists with him on this journey, this week-long journey around the moon. And the idea is to bring architects and painters and sculptors and writers and have them be inspired and have this trip really inform their work and inspire their creativity so when they come back to Earth, that'll inform everything that they do. And really, it's an attempt to make this, to spread it throughout a much larger audience. So you saw the two of them stand up there last night and do this. Now, we should point out that this flight is scheduled to take place in 2023. It's a really ambitious timeline. It could get delayed. The rocket that they would fly on, doesn't yet really exist, and it's unclear how much it would cost for Elon Musk and his company SpaceX to even develop it.
And Elon Musk, obviously, we've spent a lot of time focusing on his issues and the controversy over at Tesla. Is there concern that he's spreading himself too thin, and as you said, is 2023 an overly ambitious date?
That's always been a concern with Elon Musk, who's got so many, irons in the fire. He does so much. You have seen it does. All of this occurs against this backdrop with Tesla. You've got this defamation lawsuit from the cave diver, the SEC investigation, and now the DOJ investigation into Tesla. But last night, when Elon was introducing this Japanese billionaire and talking about this lunar mission, you had none of that, and you have no sense that any of that was affecting him. And even today, he was on Twitter tweeting out pictures of this mission, and you get the sense that for Elon, SpaceX is really sort of an oasis, and it allows him to think about the future and to dream in the future. And while Tesla's had a lot of problems, SpaceX this year, frankly, has been running very well, and they're breaking all sorts of records, launching rockets over and over again, winning contracts, and really it's had a very good year. But you can't discount all of these problems that are swirling on him. And he told the New York Times just recently that all of that was weighing on him and his health. As he said, it's been an excruciating year. But
it does give you the sense that despite all of these sort of wide-ranging, some a bit too down the road, some a bit more more identifiable as something that we could see happening in the next few years, that space travel has become something of a common, at least, idea for a lot more people in decades to come. It's not something that people can never anticipate happening to not only billionaires, but hopefully someday average people as well.
Well, that's certainly the goal of all of these companies, not just SpaceX, but Blue Origin and Virgin Galactic. On their spacecraft, they're talking about not going to orbit around Earth or even to the moon, at least initially. They're talking about suborbital jaunts, going straight up and down Virgin Galactic, Richard Branson's outfit, has more than 700 people who have signed up for this. They could have, they're already doing powered test flights where they're going higher and higher. Blue Origin has had, I think, 9 flights of their suborbital rocket. They haven't put a person on board, they put a mannequin, but you could see tourists flying by next year. The more they're able to do that, the more efficiently they're able to do it. If they can do it safely, you could eventually see the costs come down and more people doing this.
The new skydiving of the future, perhaps. Christian, we could go on and on this topic. Unfortunately, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, the voting is closed and the results are in. President Kennedy chose the moon. You chose Elon Musk to get you there with SpaceX. NASA and Virgin Galactic split most of the other votes. And Jeff Bezos gets little love for Blue Origin. He's doing all right, though. Well, some McDonald's workers have a bone to pick with the chain. Sexual harassment complaints reveal how it handles the mistreatment of women. I'll be talking live to one of the lawyers for those women.